welcome to Goodness Living. So today we are here again. It's extremely hot, that's why we are dressed like this. It is hot. So we are continuing with our project. So the project started yesterday, the installation of our perimeter fence. So today we are continuing with the installation. So guys, I look funny because I'm dressed like this. I'm trying to protect myself against the sun. Yesterday, as I was saying, no, I'm protecting myself against the sun because it's extremely hot. I actually burned yesterday, but not as much as my initial burn because I was already aware that it's hot. But today, I'm gonna lay low. Even the activities that I did yesterday, I'm trying to stay away from them. But funny enough, I've got the guys installing the fence. So if I'm worried about them, if I'm worried about myself, what about them? When I ask them, they say, no, we're so used to this because we have to work under these harsh conditions because of the type of work that we do. So they are working, they've got caps, they've got hats, so that's what they have. So that's why we are dressed like this. So I want to show you like what has been happening thus far, because yesterday we closed the day before finishing installing. So today we continue with the installation. I actually wanted to come and actually cook as well, but the way it's so hot, I was like, I am not cooking. So yes guys, so this is how we address, because like the head does not protect my face. It only, it's more protection basically. So like the face, it doesn't, especially on the sides. So yes, maybe here in front could protect a little bit, but on the sides, no, it does not do that much. It doesn't do the magic that I was expecting for it to do. So hence that's why I am fully immersed with dressing up. So now enough with the introductions. Let me show you what's happening. So yes, installing our fence, perimeter fence. Continuation with installation of our perimeter fence. God has done it again, so this is a continuation. So hopefully we're gonna finish soon. If all goes well, we're supposed to finish today. So let's see. Maybe I should just use initially. The guys installed the poles, so today they wanna install the wire mesh. So the installation process starts with putting the wire line. Then the wire mesh would be on top of that. So they are actually commencing with installing the wire line. That is basically what they are actually doing. So this is really exciting. It's exciting. So let me go and check what other, because we've got different activities that are happening today. So I want to just check what the other guys are actually doing today. Oh, we're going to the river. Hi, Golani.
Hello, madam.
How are you?
Fine, how are you?
Can you greet people here? I know you're the only one who's not shy to talk on the camera.
Yeah. Hello, how are you, everyone?
Yes, what are you doing here?
Today we are painting our toys. Guys, I'm carrying the paint now.
Okay.
I'm doing it. This is how I do it.
Okay, no, that's wonderful. So, all right.
Yeah, so I have to put another one. The second one. This one is the first one.
Okay.
The second one's coming because I'm just waiting this one to get dry first.
Okay.
Yeah.
But this is not real paint. This is
Yeah.
just read there what it is.
Hot prime.
Yes, it's a primer. Yeah, I mustn't forget these sections because we need to paint this, and then also this one at the bottom. Okay. All right. It's so hot where you are. Have you opened the window that side? Oh, it's opened. Yeah. So keep on moving in and out because it's extremely hot. You know, like iron sheet house is very hot when it's hot. Yeah. So yes, Polani is putting primer. So eventually you wanna paint it to be like that color, so that both those are similar. So that's basically what he's doing here, whilst others are busy with the fence that side. So come along with me so that I can show you what others are doing. So the guys are mixing concrete this section, so they're using the concrete to put the poles in. So that's what they are using the concrete for. And this is the last section where they need to be putting the poles. Yesterday we couldn't put it because the day finished before they could actually put it. So now they're putting the last section. So yes, at least we have one project where we are almost finishing it. Not almost finishing it, we are going to be finishing it. So this is really exciting. It's actually exciting. It's exciting news. So this is how they done it. So there on top, this is the driveway. It's access road basically up until our storage house over there. So that's still our river at the bottom where the guys are getting water from, because to do the mixing here they're getting the water from the river, or not river, it's a stream. So they just dug a hole and then the water collects in there, and then they are using it. So this, if you may ask me and be thinking, aren't we worried that the water would get finished? It's not. It's continuous water. This place, actually the whole of Durban South is mostly wet. So you find areas that are extremely wet. So if you dig most of the areas, you'll find that there is water. But this section where, like at our place where we are, I don't think it is like where I am now. I don't think it's wet, but if you go further down, then you'll find that it is wet. But there are areas within Umgababa area, Toyane area, where you'll find that they are extremely wet. So we consider them as wetlands. But this section, guys, lighting is so bad. And it's even worse that I'm wearing these things I'm wearing. So yes, let's see where would be the right lighting. It's worse when you face this way. Maybe this way better. Yeah. So yeah. So that water is gonna be there. Brown, not good for drinking, but for mixing cements and things, it's good.
Oh.
I see him back.
Yeah, okay. I vele is good lapho vele. So akho nto ongayenza. Inaba sithi la ekho kuzothi.
Basele ntuzeni ngeke ngibone. Guys, on this section they are installing the last poles because all the other poles have been installed. So on the other side, as we've seen, the other team, they're now installing the fence, and then this side, because it's the last side where they've not done the poles, so they're installing the poles. So that's basically what's left this side. And because the area is slopy, so they have to make a plan to make it look nicer. So it's not going to be straight. So you're going to see the zigzagging. It's not just going to be straight. Maybe it's going to be straight towards the end, but it's not going to be straight like the top section and the bottom section. So that's one thing that we are noticing in this area. Malani is putting a primer. So after putting that primer, then we're going to put the paint so that it's similar. And The other team this side, they're busy with the installation of the poles. And then this is how the area looks like today. Extremely hot. Apparently, it's around 30, 33 to 35. Apparently it will go as high as 40 degrees Celsius. That is extremely hot. So the guys, I said they must just make sure that they drink a lot of water. So if it was for me, I would be like, it's difficult to work. And they said they know because of the nature of the job that they do, KwaZulu-Natal always gets hot. So they have to do this. Otherwise, if they don't do it, then they'll never finish. I think the only thing that usually stops them is the rain, heavy rains, especially because now they have to mix concrete. But other than that, they just continue with work. So when it's hot, they say they normally just drink water when it's hot. And then wear caps, things like those, hats. Yeah. So standing under the shade because there is a tree here. So I am standing under this shade. There are not so many trees here. So now that we've got a fence, then we're gonna start planting trees. Because we had only shrubs at one section on the corner of the stand, but we removed them because they were just useless and they were actually taking up space that we needed for construction and for our land. It wasn't good shrubs. Like you see the shrubs behind me, it was something similar to this behind me. And then there's this tree, so we had to remove that. So I look funny, but it's so helpful. It's really helpful. Yeah, it is helpful. So yes, guys, one is so excited. I'm really so excited because I didn't believe that we could do this beginning of the year, because beginning of the year, people are usually stressing about going back to work. If you've got kids that need to go to school, worried about kids, things like those. So I didn't think that we'll be doing something as major as installing the fence. One thing that I've noticed in South Africa, it looks like things are expensive because most of the time we always rely on other people to do this task for us. So it's not as cheap as one would be like, oh, poles should be cheaper. Yes, they are cheaper. They are cheaper compared to other types of fencing or other options of fencing, but they are still not cheap. So it's not like you wanna just pick that money on the ground. Because maybe if it's necessary, then I can do another video where I'm giving you the bill of quantities and also indicating as to how much like this costs, so that you can get an idea. For an example, one pole, these poles that we have actually used, is 55 rand. So then how many, then you must count. If you need 200 poles, then you want to say 55 times 200 poles. So then you can imagine. But obviously if you buy in bulk, they tend to discount it for you. But the poles, they range from that figure and above, depending on the size of the pole. So then I'm not talking about the wire mesh, I'm not talking about the labor, I'm not talking about the cement, I'm not talking about all these other extras. So, but anyway, I'm grateful that you are able to do this. Thank you, God. Thank you, Jesus. So guys, I just want to give you an update, just to show you what the guys have done so far. So this is what they've done so far. I just went to the shops just to get a break from being here at the construction site. So they've put the wires, they're putting the 3 wires. This is the first one, the second one, and then the third one at the bottom. So that's what they are putting. They're gonna be putting all of this all around the yard. Then once they are done with that, then they'll start putting the wire mesh. I can't wait to see how it will look like with the wire mesh. So that's basically how it is. So we are getting there. Oh, I can't walk there. I need to go outside. So I'm still dressed, trying to protect myself from the sun. It's excruciatingly hot. So I'm just walking around. See, I've started there at the top, and if you go down, and you can already see I'm walking around just to show you what they've done so far. They've put these wires, then after the wires, then they'll put the actual wire mesh fence. So this is how far they've gone. Apparently this process is very tedious. From a distance it looks like it's something easy, but apparently it's not. It's very tedious. With our slopey land, it's not easy to walk around here. You actually, as you're walking, you are actually falling at the same time, because this land is very slopey, as you can see. See, it's like this. It's not like leveled. It's not like leveled, because if it was leveled it would be like that, but it's slanted, sloped towards the stream. See, the stream is at the bottom, so even to walk here, it's kind of like a mission. But I think the more we maintain this property, cutting grass, things like those, it will end up becoming easy to do other things. But we'll get used to the space. So they've done almost, let's just say, putting these wires, they've done 60% is, or 40%. Besides the wires, and I've got Xolani here. I spoke to Xolani because Xolani is not really uncomfortable to speak on the camera. So what are you doing there, Xolani?
Yeah, I'm putting, what do you call this, to protect my gum poles.
Oh, okay. So that is meant to protect from termites.
Come again?
From termites.
Yes.
So Xolani is putting this just to protect the wood from termites. It's a black liquid. I don't know what it's called, but it's made to protect the pole from the termites. So that's basically what he's putting. So whilst the other gentlemen are busy with the wires. So so that's basically that. So I'm just showing you what they've done so far. So I'm walking around the fence. So it's really difficult to walk around here. So even when you try, if like you're a person that likes to walk on barefoot, it will be very difficult. Oh, there's something else that they've done here which is quite nice. Okay, let me show you the poles as well. So see, the poles are black at the bottom. All the poles are black, but more black at the bottom, because the Xolani just put that black substance to help protect the poles even more. Because as you can see here, we've got termites. So this is a termite mountain, or termite hill. Yeah, so that's basically what you have around here. And you also have a lot of ants. So look at this. So this is basically what the guys are doing, which is quite nice. So that is what we are going to be doing. But what we want to do on the perimeter as well, we want to put the weed killer. So we're going to kill all of this so that at least we don't have grass here. So that even when they burn the grass around, then the poles will be protected. So that's what the guys are actually doing as well. Yes. So it'll be easy to walk here. Look at this. It'll be easy to walk when, as much as it's sloped, but it's easy to walk now that they've cut the grass. So, wow, this is nice. It would be easy now to put the weed killer, and then we'll see what would actually happen. I'm loving this. Yes. So the wires they put up to there, up to that section over there where there are wires. And this guy is
Call you pig like that. I call you pig. I tell my friend, I'm not laughing. Oh, no, you call. Lumpa for his house. I am just. Hey, Conducting or laugh, Holgan, no link at Holgan. You laugh him with it. Young and move away, shadows end up. I cold fancy. Yes, it would. No, a woman cover. Local cover looking. What's the food? Nisulom long. Tiba saling kontrak ni. Tahu nak talung mama kamu di sana jadi. Berdua plannya supaya. Dia kalau pun berfaham.
So guys, the actual fence installation has actually started. The team has finished with the poles installation, which is what they started with initially. So now they are actually putting the fence. This is literally the last stage of fence installation. So this is really exciting. So I have to emphasize that. So what they are actually doing, they'll put the fence and then tie it in with the wire, and so that the fence can attach to the wire. So that's basically what they are doing.
Just to go to the
Alright. Anh này. Cái này. Ini ko munomchita na yabe bo. Oh, bele lo siseta shini. Kono la yo moina. Akadela.
Looking at it from outside, looks like clear view. You would not see if there's fence unless I zoom in, then you see that there is fence. So here there is a big space. They're still gonna put a pole, so that will make it a bit tighter. At least akushisa kakhulu. Hayi, kuzodependa ukuthi unayo insurance, awumele unqamuke nje.
Okay. Ngizongithela isikali. Mana abantu befake emotweni befuna ukuthola le mali.
Hayi bo. Ngizokushona ususenza kanjalo.
Vele ngiyife. Solani. Umbona. Uyawa Solani. Uyibona. Mina ngimazi Solani. Hayi, ngalo umbona la mina. Ngalo umbona, mazi umntwana uSolani. Uhlala.
So we're going with Xolani to get water from the stream so that we can water the bananas while the guys are continuing with the installation of the fence. So look how big this thing is. All of this. So the process is in phases. They had to dig the holes, and then they put the poles, and then they put the wire. Now they're putting the wire mesh. They had to put the roof wire and then the wire mesh. The roof wire is the string wires. So the string wires, they attach it to the wire mesh. So that's basically what they were doing. So we're going to get the water from the stream. So I've got my bucket. So just want to water the plants because it's been very hot and it hasn't been raining except the other day where it was drizzling. So now we're just gonna water the plants before we leave. This place is now overgrown. It's a lot of grass. It's tall grass. Go so fast. Grows so fast. Now we have a gate. We have a gate. There is organization now. We have a gate. And then we are going to deter the animals from just coming to our land. Olani is standing at the gate to the stream. It's a pedestrian. It's called not a pedestrian. It's a walking gate. Yeah. So it's a walking gate. Yeah. So yeah, this is how far those other guys went. So I'm gonna get you just now, Tola. So you can go with this so long. Just want to see how far they went. So we wanna water these bananas. Just want to see how far these guys that were cutting here, how far they cut. Oh. Okay, they are poor things. The ants now, they don't have a home. So this is where we have termites or ants. So they now don't have a home because this was their home. So they just destroyed it to allocate, to allow for the fence. So this is really exciting. I'm so wondering that I'm getting excited by just the fence. How much more when we still have a long way to go, like our main projects, like the cottage and the house and all of that. But for me, this was also key because I wanted to make sure that one can be able to do things now here, because with this now we are able to plant trees, because this place doesn't have long trees, and it's when it's hot because there's no shade. So now we can be able to plant the trees, plant fruit trees, plant vegetables and things like those. So there is Olani there coming from the stream. So that's where the stream is. It's not a flowing stream, that's why we dug there, but there is water. It's flowing slowly, or the water is not a lot of water. It's just little water that's flowing and is hidden by the reeds and things like that. But if you dig, then you can get the water. So that's what we have done. We've just dug to allow to be able to install the fence. Yes, it looks so nice. So nice. We haven't installed the fences yet. It's just only the poles. This side they've not even installed the wire. Here they've installed the wire. Conan is just got in the water whilst I was still walking towards the end of the the end of the line or the perimeter fence. So this is quite nice. Now we've got these tree stumps that needs to move from here. I know one lady from UK, I'm not mentioning her name, suggested that there is something that we can do with these stumps. Yeah, they're almost like an eyesore, but we'll make a plan. We may probably even use her plan, because we are trying to get things organized here. I think with the fence, so somehow for me with the fence, seems like everything is getting organized. Just with the fence. Just with the fence. Let me join Olani there to get the water from the stream. So guys, we are installing the fence, perimeter fence. Sorry, don't get injured there. So it's Olani with water. Did it break? Oh, okay. So there is the stream. It's getting water. So I was supposed to be helping him, but now I'm busy with my recording. So, but I think we have enough water now. So this is basically what we wanted to water. No, you can pour. I think that's enough. So one will argue if this water is suitable for our plants, because we usually water the plants with clean water. Either rainwater or clean water. Olani is watering our plants. So I'm asking a question, if watering with dirty water is actually good for the plants. Let's wait and see. There is where we dark water. Guys, can you see what is happening? Can you see what is happening? Or what has just happened? Our fence is not done yet, and I don't think we're gonna finish today. Also, wire mesh installed. Wire mesh installation. Guys, today is a wrap, so we did not finish, so it means we are going to finish another day. So, but I'm happy with this. But I think we underestimated the work. Even the contractor underestimated the work, because our plot is not leveled. I think also that poses its own challenges. So we only did, should I say, less than 50% installation of the actual fence. Yeah, less than 50, maybe 45%. Yeah, 45% installation. So yeah, 45%. So yes guys, it is a wrap. So there is progress, as you can see. That side is already installed. Looking at those poles and the fence, the wire mesh, it's tiny, so, and also silver in color, so it's difficult to see, but you can already see there if you look close clearly, or if I was closer to the fence, then you see. But the poles, that is an indication of what has been done. So we did not finish, but this is exciting. So yes, anyway, if you've been watching this far, thank you so much for always coming back to watch our videos. It is a wrap. Thank you guys. See you on another video.